A big hello to Kai. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Kevin, I've got the most important question for you. This is what everyone has been wanting to know. By the time you come to do the performance that matters, how big is your sausage going to be?
It's going to be a large one. A large one. Yes, and a perfect balanced also sausage between the saltiness and the other flavors.
The biggest and tastiest sausage that you can find.
Absolutely. And also like made to perfection.
I think the right word is umami.
Umami, the umami sausage.
The whole Swedish delegation has been involved in finding the right sausage and bringing it here.
There's been lots of taste testing.
A lot of talk. I haven't got to do the taste testing, but a lot. I've done a lot of talking and opinions.
And since it's television, we also had the visual element of it, so it's been a lot of testing.
And if anyone wonders what on earth we are talking about, this is your sausage on stage.
Yes.
Your prop. We are going to find out all about you, how things are going. You are listening to the official Eurovision Song Contest Podcast. Guys, what a whirlwind you have had over the last couple of months. Are you still hanging in there? Kevin, I'll start with you.
Yeah, we are hanging in there, but it's been so overwhelming. We had no idea going into Melodifestivalen in Sweden that we would be representing Sweden in the Eurovision Song Contest, and it's all gone so fast.
And now you're still the favourites to win.
It's crazy.
Does that blow your mind every time we say it?
It absolutely blows my mind. It's we've never been the favorites in anything in our career, and now we're at the top of the list. We just try to keep our heads cool and do the best we can. We had the first rehearsal today, and it felt really amazing to do. Got that adrenaline rush just doing a rehearsal, so can't wait for the audience to see it.
Did you get the goosebumps on stage?
Yeah, we've got mostly sweat.
Mostly sweat.
Yeah, it's really hot.
Well, that you are living through your song, which is appropriate. If you weren't sweating, I'd wonder what was wrong.
Exactly.
You know? So, did the sauna make it in one piece?
We actually teared it down and built a new one for Basel. So it's a completely new sauna. It's like modified, I think, for logistical reasons to be faster in and out and easier because it needed to be easier to lift. And we also added, we wanted it to look more used, so it's got a different feeling now.
Okay, so did it get? It didn't really get a glow up. It's just become
glow down.
Glow down.
Yeah. But it feels better. So
it feels authentic.
Yeah, we wanted to feel like someone actually been in the sauna. Yeah.
It's a shame that sauna isn't trademarked because you're doing such good business for them that you deserve you deserve some of the profits.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But because it's not, you're not getting anything.
No.
But it should be for everyone. Everyone has to have the right to build their own sauna and have their own sauna. It's like for everyone. Yeah.
Who has the best sauna out of the three of you at home?
At home, we live like in houses with shared saunas. So mine's the absolutely worst because it needs a big renovation right now. So I just go to public saunas and to my family's house.
So that's Axel. So yours is the worst. At the moment.
It's horrible to say, but true.
I've never actually seen your sauna, Kevin.
It's not that good. Yours is renovated. And
yes,
it's like quite
and I
fresh.
have actually two in our house.
You have two saunas?
Yeah. In our the building that I live.
Okay, so yours is the nicest.
It's the nicest, and I also have my own sauna at my summer house. So I have
He's the winner.
Yeah,
you're the winner. So you have three
on all levels. I'm the winner.
And how often do you use it?
I have a reservation, so I use the sauna in Helsinki, where I live, every week. And during the summer, when I'm at the summer house, I go to the sauna every day.
I've been to a sauna in Helsinki called Loili.
Lordi.
Yeah, and I jumped in the sea.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great
nice
place. Yeah.
It's amazing. Honestly, we've spoken about this before, but if anyone listening has never done the authentic Finnish sauna, it is incredible.
Yeah.
Yep.
It gives you the biggest rush.
Highly recommend it.
It's so good for your brain, your body. Who would win in the national sauna championships out of the three of you?
Well, we always say you shouldn't compete because it kind of beats the purpose of calm and relaxing and a place you go to just have a nice time. But if you do compete,
you should go for the win.
I think I'd be a strong contender.
Yeah,
Axel, you would.
Yeah. I would be absolutely last.
Or
I would be the first one out.
Yes, and so people would remember you.
Yeah.
Is that you in life?
It's not even on.
It's a cupboard.
Yeah.
I went into the wrong room.
I come out of the closet. Yeah.
I do love it, but as you can see, I'm a quite pale man, and I just go very, very, very red.
Yeah.
But, there
Welcome
we go.
to the gang. Yeah.
Is it true you got the most votes in Melodifestivalen history this year?
So they say.
I think it's true, but I don't believe it. But the others say it's true. So
Well, it must be true.
According to the statistics, it's true, but it feels crazy.
It must have felt like the whole of Sweden gave you a massive hug afterwards. It's like everyone, your whole country is just behind you. It must feel amazing.
Absolutely, and there has been so many people also catching on to the stuff that we did earlier, and people finding out about who we are, because we weren't that known before entering Melodifestivalen, but now it feels like people are really, really finding out what KAJ is all about.
You know that everybody who's ever met you in your life is now telling their friends, I knew them from when they were 16 and I served them in the shop, and they were in the year below me at school, we were best friends. Everyone will have a claim to know you guys now.
We get so much support in every way, and it's so much fun to go home to our hometown. Also, they are so proud and really, really doing their own thing with this.
And it's crazy that, as you said, it felt like Sweden gave us a huge hug, but also Finland, where we come from, it's they also really like the song. So we got 2 countries behind us, and it's crazy.
So you never thought maybe to go for Finland to the Finnish national final one day?
We've talked about it on several occasions, but the timing has never been really right. We had a song in 2015, which I remember we talked about that this could have been the one to go with, because it was the right amount of crazy. I think it would really had a good chance. It might have been a bit too early. I'm talking about Patu Tanakaku, of course.
Okay, yeah.
What does that mean?
It means, do you want to have a cookie?
There we go.
It's like a K-pop parody song. So the style of it would work, I think, at least in the modern Eurovision we see today. But we were never really in contention to send it in. And then we had another discussion in 2019 with a song, but the timing was off, and that was also a good thing, because 2020 Eurovision never happened.
Exactly. So good things happen for a reason, and the time is perfectly right. And I've heard you mentioned about where you're from, and you've mentioned how people are proud. There must be people that are that feel so special that their part of the world is being represented in this way. Have you had lots of messages?
We have lots of messages, and people doing funny stuff. They're coming to Basel also with saunas, and they're gonna invite people to go have a sauna here in Basel also, and people are gathering for watching the show together and just celebrating the culture and the fact that the people know about Vöru all over Europe now.
Yeah, so Vöru, sorry, and my pronunciation is awful. That is your hometown.
Yeah.
And are your faces on every single building?
yeah, we're waiting for the statues.
Yes, you need the statues, honestly.
No, we don't need a statue.
They're actually talking about building saunas in like all of the city somewhere, or everyone's discussing this. What should we do? It's quite fun to follow.
I have to give you credit. Your enthusiasm for sauna after all these months is still 10 out of 10.
It's been too busy. We went to Madrid for Easter and now we're here, so we haven't had any time to actually go to the sauna, and it feels horrible.
Yeah, and I guess in Basel you're having to have them shipped in.
Yes,
you know?
yeah. No sauna at the hotel apparently.
No.
So that's next time we're in the Eurovision, we need to get that sorted.
I'd have a word with your delegation. How dare they put you in a hotel that doesn't have a sauna in the gym? Can you believe it? Honestly.
Yeah.
Which of the three of you would win a game show? Or who's the best for a pub quiz trivia team?
I think maybe Axel is the pub quiz.
Yeah, but Jakob is really competitive and fast, and it kind of depends on what kind of game show quiz style we're doing.
I would say
we're a hard team to beat.
Yeah, we're a great team.
Who knows the most useless knowledge?
I think that's me.
That's you.
Yeah, because I have a special place in my brain where I sort all the really not important stuff.
Same.
Yeah.
I love it. And I can come out with some weird facts.
Exactly.
You know, that won't change the world.
No.
But it's important to me.
Exactly.
You know?
And that's maybe someday it's good to know. You know, never know.
So with after Eurovision, you're going to be invited onto every single Swedish, Finnish game show to be like the celebrity contestant.
He's definitely the one of us who's going to go to those.
Yeah.
I just know it.
Okay. Next question. Who's the biggest Celine Dion fan?
Maybe Kevin.
Maybe Kevin.
Yeah, I really like her voice, like, and the journey she's been on. It's like been so beautiful, and it's always so powerful to see her perform.
She posted a picture on her social media yesterday of her at Eurovision, which we all loved seeing because we're here in, we're back in Switzerland.
Yeah.
She won for Switzerland. I'm the same as you. I think she's incredible. She's one of the greats.
Yes,
so,
absolutely. The GOAT.
Yeah.
The GOAT. So no Celine Dion covers just yet?
No, not yet. During some karaoke nights, it happens now and then. It's not beautiful, it's not pretty, but it's a lot of heart in it.
Yeah, me and my girlfriend always listen to Another Year Has Gone By during the holidays, and that's always like a big moment when should we put it on? And then another year really has gone by.
And now Christmas can begin.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically.
Yeah.
My favorite is It's All Coming Back to Me Now.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
I always on the piano at home. I just sit down sometimes. I'm not good at playing the piano, but I do this. Ding 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 ding, and then I do.
So wait, Axel, actually you are the biggest Celine Dion fan.
In a way.
Apparently we're all really big fans. I never knew that.
That was a bit of a rogue question. I wasn't really expecting to get that from you.
Well,
so
who isn't Celine Dion?
Maybe we all secretly are inside.
Absolutely.
She's amazing. So I was talking to Justina from Poland, who has very specific dance moves, and I said to her, is she dreaming in her dance yet? Are you guys, do you have Eurovision dreams featuring the dance, because you've had to do it so much?
Yeah, but that's not from the Eurovision. It's mostly from TikTok. It's the TikTok sounds that really get to you, and especially if you do it as a profession, and then when you come home at night you scroll all night long, then
your own face
is all over TikTok. That's a really weird
it's the worst time to look at like the social media right before you go to sleep, and I do it a lot. It's the dumbest thing you can do. But I don't usually dream about the dance, but I've had some dreams about like the stage performance, just the feeling of being there, catching the cameras.
No anxiety dreams?
Not
Specifically with this thing, no.
Good.
I had before Melodifestivalen, and I can tell you it did not go well.
The dream
Did not go well. Everything was messed up. I didn't make it in time to the stage. I didn't make anything happen. But later on, the real life beat the dream.
There we go.
Yeah.
And it makes you human to worry about things in your dreams. So what you were saying about when you're scrolling, all you get is Bara Bada 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 Bada. What's the funniest TikTok you've seen of your dance so far?
Maybe the Vi ska köra bandvagn. It was like a part of the Swedish military with a girl squad doing the dance and an own version of the song, and about driving this bandwagon tank thing.
They were really proud. It was really funny.
That's when you know you've made it as well. Everyone literally wants to take a piece of you.
And we actually saw that the moments we're gonna go on stage for the final in Melodifestivalen, and I actually almost sang their version of the song. Bandvagn.
Don't do that
No.
on the semi-final performance. You've got to channel it. Do you have any pre-stage rituals, the three of you?
Well, we have one that is inspired by the Lord of the Rings. The scene where they say
Council of Elrond.
The Council of Elrond, exactly. When they say, "You have my axe and my sword and my bow."
Yeah.
So we do that, and we put our hands in the middle, and then everyone says just a random word. You have my sausage. You have my Arja Saijonmaa joke, and then we just release all the anxiety, like.
So you don't say sword, axe, bow. You just do a random word.
Exactly, yeah. But we all do it with the energy of Gimli.
I like this. And who is your favorite Lord of the Rings character? Is it Gimli?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Aragorn is always gonna be like the one you'd want to be.
Yeah. Amazing hair. I said this to Prince.
What a man!
What a man!
I said it to Prince. I don't get hair envy much, but when it's long and flowing and strong.
He's most Lord of the Rings in all of Eurovision.
He is.
Also Latvia, Tautumeitas. I mean, they're like
elves.
Yep.
They're like Galadriel, aren't they, basically? Yeah. If no one's heard the London pre-party episode, it was amazing. You came on with Marco and Sissel. My favourite thing, Jakob, still is the fact that you were marked on your head by Lordi.
Yeah.
So if anyone's not heard that episode, just explain what happened.
Well, I got so excited when Lordi won the Eurovision with Hard Rock Hallelujah. I was sitting at home in in the couch with my parents, and I jumped up from the couch into the staircase, and I have a mark, and with the blood running down my face and like doing the devil's horns, I was, we won.
Literally, that was the moment you knew that you wanted to compete in Eurovision one day.
That's when it started.
Lordi put their spell on you. They actually marked you, and here you are.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Kai, thank you for being brilliant people. Promoting Sauna to the whole wide world. Just enjoy the Eurovision ride, and we can't wait to see you in the semi-final and hopefully the grand final.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It's hello to Daniil and Valentyn from Ziferblat, representing Ukraine. Boys, how is it going?
It's going well. So excited, and we're here. We arrived to Basel like in the 2nd of May. But atmosphere is good because every participant is so friendly, and we have here in the hotel a lot of delegations. I think Czech, Portuguese, Latvia delegation, and etc. Luxembourg, and we're all in a good relation. So we're spending a good time together, drinking beer or something. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not drinking beer yet.
So who's the loudest delegation in your hotel?
Oh, let me think. We and Portuguese we're always drinking at the evening or something. And the loudest one.
My brother is the loudest person in this hotel. Yeah.
You know my nickname and Twitter. Eurofans calling me Yapper.
Yapper.
What does it mean?
I'm always talking, chatting, and interrupting other guys. So yeah.
Daniil, has Valentyn always been loud and a chatter?
To be honest?
Yeah, for sure. It's from the school.
You are twins, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So who's the older one of the two?
15 minutes difference.
So Valentyn, you are 15 minutes older than Daniil. So how does that translate to your relationship?
As you can see, I'm growing faster or something. Married first. I did some things in life first, but I don't know if it's is there any connection between with the age I don't know, with these 15 minutes. I mean,
Too much difference. I mean, Valia more responsible. He's a responsible man. I'm not. Just like that. Yeah.
Is he the more organized one then?
When it comes to important things, Valia do it first. Yeah.
I was trying to think whether anyone here at Eurovision this year is a family member in a band.
yeah, let's say Iceland, of course.
Oh, of course, they are brothers.
Germany.
Brother and sister.
Ireland.
Our brother and sister.
I think that in Portugal there are two brothers, lead singer and one of the guys. Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Guillermo and I think Joao, they're brothers. Yeah. So
Valentyn, you've been doing way more of the homework than I have. Like, I'm impressed.
that's because I live with them and I know their secrets or something. So that's why.
So you need to get a big family photo of all the relatives.
Already did. All the photo is called all of the siblings. Yes. So we did it on in the pre-party in Amsterdam, I think. Yeah. So.
Do you think it gives you a little bit of an advantage because you know each other so well?
Maybe in some ways, I mean, when we're doing the music, it's not an advantage for us.
For Eurovision, so okay, it's an advantage because we can work some things out just without any words. We understand each other quick, and when we have some problems or something, we can resolve them only using two guys from a team. We don't need advices or something.
On the other hand, it's not too easy to be with brother in the band. It's too complicated about relationships and to do something with no discussions because we know each other so well. It's not too easy.
Vibe are not twins, but they talk as one person. They talk together, don't they?
Repeat the same word.
Bro.
Yeah, and we're when I, bro, you're crazy. When I first met them, they're saying the same words immediately, both of them in the same time. I can't understand how we can't do this, and they are.
It's not about us. Yeah.
Not twins. They're just siblings. They're 1 year difference between them. How they're doing this, I don't know.
One of them is a twin. I found this out the other day. So the older one is a twin.
Is a twin, and he has a brother.
Sister.
Oh, a sister. Yeah.
The dynamic is great. Let's talk about you guys on stage and Bird of Prey. It's a beautiful song, and it has all these amazing influences. It kind of makes you nostalgic. It takes you back to another period of time.
Yeah, as you mentioned, it's just about the old style, this song. I mean, not all our song, it's about the old style of the music, but yeah, we have many influence from the past, from the 70s or 80s, I mean, 20th century, of course, yeah. I mean,
1870s.
no, maybe I'm just grew up with listening to the classical music in 19th century, like Ravel or Debussy or French Impressionism, but the huge inspiration for us right now, I mean, it's 70s and 80s. If we're talking about the Bird of Prey, I mean, I don't want to say about our musical career. I mean, I really like, as you see, it's my favorite band, Genesis.
Genesis t-shirt you're wearing at the minute.
I have 2 t-shirts in this hotel, and I'm just changing it every day. Genesis is one of my favorite bands of all time. If we're talking about the person, it's like Peter Gabriel from Genesis, and he's a solo artist as well, and Phil Collins and Kate Bush.
Wow, you're naming the big 80s icons.
Yeah. It's my favorites. Yeah.
I love the way you look on stage. I think your outfits are amazing. And this year, if you think about everybody, so Marco from Croatia and Justina from Poland, we were saying they are very Game of Thrones. So then you've got Tautamatas from Latvia and you've got Prince from Serbia. They are very Lord of the Rings, right? Yes. So you guys, I was thinking, are you like a Marvel sci-fi show where you are like on a planet, the council of a planet?
Yes, I understand. It's like about the Council of Planets. So, we can represent like some of these kind of movies, or
your sci-fi basically.
Yeah, sci-fi movies. But I don't know, like your costume. Of course, some guys were writing like we look like a Barbie show or something, or like Disney World because his outfit.
Just like Sailor Moon anime, Japan movies. I mean, but
Because you're in pink, Daniel, and you're in blue.
I'm familiar with the book. I'm how it called Small Prince.
La Petite Prince, Little Prince. It's a famous book in English as well.
Okay, The Little Prince.
Yeah. It's a famous character from a friend's book. So he looks like him. Yeah.
I mean, it looks like this character in this book. I mean, for me, it's just familiar with that. It's very familiar to something Disney, or something Japanese style, or just like anime or something like that.
We tried to do a fairy tale on the stage. We're using the filter to make it like blurring the screen, and this is like 70s vibe. Brings the 70s vibe, so yeah.
And it just gives it that extra, like I said, nostalgic feel, that fairy tale. There's a word in English, ethereal as well.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, it's like a fantastical land.
Yeah. That you're creating. Magical, yeah.
It seems ages since it was Vidbir. It must have been such a roller coaster since then. You know, there's been, your whole world has been leading up to these 3 minutes.
Great word. It's a roller coaster because.
Where are you on the roller coaster at the minute? Are you at the top? Are you at the bottom? Are you at the?
Every day is changing. Yesterday we're on the bottom. Today we're on the top, and we'll be on the bottom. It's always a helter skelter. So it's like.
You're on the podcast. You're at the top at the minute. This is a high.
As I said. But when we will finish, I will go to the bottom. I'm planning to go to France. Who knows?
To France.
France, yeah,
It's just over the road.
I've been to Germany like during our staying here, and I will go to France.
I mean, will you come back?
You better.
Yeah, you better.
But prices in Germany much more much cheaper. It's so expensive here. I think I don't know. In London it's so expensive as well, but here it's like I think it's one of the most expensive country in the world. I think Luxembourg is the first one, but Switzerland is the second.
So you mentioned the Portuguese are in this hotel. They have a drink called poncha, which is from Madeira, and they said they were going to have a poncha party. So I'm guessing that you're going to be invited to this.
We're going to be invited, and we will be here for sure. What Portuguese do, I will always do the same, yeah.
Yeah, poncha, it's delicious, but it's lethal as well.
But I want to taste it, of course.
You want to taste not 1, 2, 3, 5 glasses?
Five in a row. Let's go, yeah.
I'll tell you who else is here. Jerry Heil is here from last year.
Was 2 days.
Was 2 days ago, yeah. But she'll come.
How proud of Jerry and Aliona were you last year? Because they created something beautiful on stage.
It's an
interesting question.
Yeah, because we were participating in the last year national selection.
Oh, you were in Vidbir, yes, of course.
And we took the second place, and we won. Yeah, and
this changes everything.
And we won the jury votes. So Jerry and Alona, they were second, and due to televotes, of course, it was a well-deserved victory. I have no words like to blame there or something. They're great, and they did a great job. They took a third place, and now for us, it's so hard to continue this kind of tradition to take high places in this competition. They did a great job. I love the song. I love their staging last year, and Tanya Mina's work on stage was great. And this kind of mountain that she was climbing, and great. And we're in a good relation with Jerry, of course, and Alona is living like close to us in Kiev.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, and we're on the same region of Kiev. Yeah, and Jerry, she's so friendly. She can give you like advices or something. I like her. I love her.
So last year you were watching it going, oh, it was nearly us. But now obviously it doesn't matter because you're here.
Now we're going with something that is closer to our like music.
Last year the song was more British. I mean,
it was British. It was British. It hasn't got any like Ukrainian roots or Ukrainian choir or instrument.
That was my song, and this year the Bird of Praise Valya's song. We compared to each other. Yeah.
Kind of competition between
because
us.
I took the second place. He won.
But I think
sibling rivalry.
Lennon McCartney vibe.
Yeah.
And finally, I know I don't want to add any pressure, but Ukraine has the best record in Eurovision. Sorry, I mentioned it. I've got eye rolls. And Jerry said last year, they were like, yes, we know this. We get told it all the time.
You know what this funny thing? Yeah. Yesterday, we realized that not every person from our team and Ukrainian delegation know this fact.
Oh, really?
Because our director,
It's another secret from my brother. I mean,
our director Masha Korostilova, our director of the station, she doesn't know this information. She said like,
She still doesn't know.
before yesterday.
now
before
she knows,
yesterday.
and her reaction was like, and I was like, well, in Ukraine everybody knows Ukraine always make it to the final. Like I didn't know that.
Everything's gonna be right because we're performing on stage where Roger Federer from Switzerland, from tennis player, one of the most recognized
One of the maybe got the most Grand Slams ever.
The GOAT. Okay, I mean Novak Djokovic is the GOAT, but okay. I'm joking. Yeah, maybe not. He has a record on this stadium.
Basel Arena,
Yeah, in Basel Arena, he won 12 times the Basel tournament in this arena, and I think it has good vibes for us.
That's good news for you. I like that you're taking a little bit of Basel and a bit of the tradition and the good luck and channeling it into your.
It's a great one. It's a great influence to you. Yeah.
So Roger Federer, the GOAT, he is going to be on your mind when you're performing, right? Channeling a bit of Fed.
And it's a great thing when it's a good advice for every artist. When you come to the stage, you need to pretend that you're something else. I saw the interview of our tennis player, Elina Svitolina. I don't think you know.
I know who that is.
Yes. Yeah, and she said like, when I'm on the court, I'm pretending I'm Batman or something else, someone who can move fast or something.
A superhero.
Yeah, a superhero. I'm not identifying and this time I'm not identifying myself like I'm Elina. I'm just someone other. So it's a great thing to when you're going to stage.
To be honest, I can do something like that exactly in the live performance, just like semi-final. Not
Only in front of the crowd.
Not when I'm performing on rehearsals. I mean,
because you need to have a crowd. You need to have a feedback. Yeah. You need to feel that every all eyes is on you right now. So yeah, that's how it works, of course.
Your microphone is going to be your tennis racket, or rather, your tennis racket is going to be your microphone.
Exactly.
When I see you guys on the semi-final one, I'm going to think exactly that.
And I'm gonna think the same. Yeah.
What would Federer do? He would smash this, and we're going to smash this.
Yes.
Like with one hand. Yes.
Just keep on enjoying. Let's pretend that pressure doesn't exist. It'll be fun.
We're trying. It's hard, but we're trying.
Bro, thank you, bro.
Yeah, crazy, bro. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much.